me again. Having just told you the tale of my diving exploits, I thought that I would share the story of my final dive with you. Um, the furry being is still here, so you'll probably hear a background of bell tinkling and cat purring. So back to Indonesia. Ooh, yes, nice thought. Went out on for my final dive on what was quite a choppy day, and it was tail out of the way, Mishka. It was a boat with outriggers, and we reached the dive site and were told, right, side of the boat, over backwards, but clear the outriggers because the boat is bouncing around so much that if you don't clear it quickly, you could get sucked under or hit on the head by the outrigger. Yeah, just what a nervous diver really wanted to hear. Anyway, went on, and once we got under the water, of course, the waves made no difference. So we did the dive with my usual dive instructor way ahead of me. No idea what I was doing behind her. Um, it wasn't good, but anyway, dive done, completed tasks, and up we went. And by this time, the waves were big. And so she said, well, keep your mask and your mouthpiece on, because the waves kept breaking over us. She said, no problem, I'll signal for the boat to come and get us. And she had what in theory was a long inflatable tube that she just put some of her air into it, and she could then wave it. Problem, she tried to do that and found out it was punctured. So there we were, waves breaking over us. Me, no, you can do this, just keep breathing, hey, you'll be fine. So she removed a fin, and there we were, treading water with her waving this fin. And a boat came and picked us up. It wasn't our boat, but who's to care? It was a boat. And they said, just take off your fins, keep your bottles and everything else on. We just need to get you into the boat. Great. So I managed to get myself up onto the ladder. Then the boat did a big sort of judder. My foot slipped through the rung of the ladder, whacking onto the side of the boat, and subsequently found out that I'd broken a toe. Just to get onto the boat was great. So got up onto the boat, gratefully removed the bottles, and sat in a heap going, thank goodness, and then a smile on my face. So that was the end of the saga of my dive. I can smile about it now, but I'll tell you, I was flipping petrified. And as I say, I haven't dived ever again. I'm too old to do it now, but I think I would have liked to have had another go. Maybe, well, definitely with a better instructor. And hopefully in the wonderful surroundings similar to the ones in Indonesia. So I think it was a well-earned, beautiful cocktail after that. Fresh pineapple. Excellent. But that is the end of the saga of my diving. And this head of mine hasn't been underwater since, apart from in the shower. If I go swimming in a pool, head up. Because that's how I learned to swim. I was pulled in on a rope, but I would stand waiting for the area around to be clear, going, excuse me, before I would allow the man to pull me in on the rope. Apparently he said to my mum, he hasn't been beaten by anybody yet, but I was coming pretty close to that. And unfortunately he died not long after. And in subsequent years I did wonder if the stress of trying to teach me to swim could have been a contributory factor. I sincerely hope not. On that note, and the sad tales of my diving exploits, I shall love you and leave you. Thank you for listening. Speak to you tomorrow. Bye.